butterfly and Bologna fly so high. Gaming worlds, anime skies. They laugh, they play, let's rewind. Join us now to free our minds. Tune in now, let's escape. Butterfly, Bologna tape. Worlds collide, hear the sound. Gaming joy all year round. Gaming joy all year round.
What's up, people? It's your girl, the Butterfly Assassin, aka Nat, coming at you live, and welcome to another episode of the Butterfly and Bologna podcast. As always, with me is my amazing co-host, Tony Bologna. What's up, girly?
What's going on, girl? Let me tell you something. Your clicks is crazy. The way the way you was clicking through those screenshots there, I said, this girl is serious.
Yeah, I be trying to catch it because you know it'd be like a fucking half of a second delay. I'm like, wait. I be trying to be ready.
Right in between, all you heard was this powerful click.
My mouse be snitching. That's rude.
I said, damn, that motherfucker loud.
Man, I just realized we switched sides this week. Look at
We
us.
did. Switch is back. It's kind of awkward like this.
It is. I thought it was just me. I hold on.
Okay.
There we go. Because that shit it definitely looked weird.
Yeah, I want to fuck with it. Now my eyes feel straight. Now I feel like I don't know.
It's correct.
I was looking over there. Yeah.
It was a little off. It was just a little off. You know, I wasn't fucking with it. But of course, guys, definitely welcome in. Appreciate y'all popping out for another episode of the Butterfly and Bologna podcast. As always, we are thrilled to be here with you guys and bringing y'all our honest reviews on a anime and a game every week. Of course, this week we are going to be talking about, reluctantly, I shall say. Reluctantly on my end solely. But for all of you, of course, One Piecers out there, we're going to be diving into the longest anime in history, One Piece. And of course, another game for you this week is Throne and Liberty. I always struggle to say the damn name of that game.
Not Thorn.
I always say it. I say Thorn and Liberty every fucking time. It is Throne and Liberty, a RPG that we had the pleasure of playing for a bit. Definitely enjoyed it, but we'll get into it. But before we do that, I was going to say something to you and I really forgot. Oh, I remember what it was. So why? Yeah, thank you for popping in. Welcome. So, you know me, I be vibing out to the intro all the time. I be mad. I be dancing. Y'all can't see behind stage, but when that intro played, I be back here dancing. So when we did the intros, I played the songs for my kids, our intro and the intro for my personal stream. Girl, while my son be randomly walking around the house, like, Mama, can you put on the Butterfly and Bologna song?
Oh, that's so cute.
It's cute as hell. It's like, he put on the Butterfly and Bologna song, because y'all only get a snippet of it, but it definitely is a full-length song. And for sure, if you want to check out the full-length song, it is on our TikTok. We might have to put that somewhere else now.
That's so cute.
We really gonna have to put that somewhere else because with the whole,
maybe we'll make like a little commercial or something for it with us.
that would be cute. That'd be
like
so
how
cute.
Like how Mike and Basic do for
their thing.
For we got questions.
That'll be cute.
Talk about, is that a Capri Sun?
Hey, shout out to Mr. Mike Hennessy and Just Basic. They definitely have an amazing podcast that Tony and I had the pleasure of joining before, and I see in the future we definitely will pop back in there one of these days. But I watch faithfully every week. We Got Questions podcast. They are on YouTube and Spotify. On a Spotify podcast.
They're pretty awesome. They're pretty entertaining. Tearjerkers. They ask some good ass questions.
Man, listen, because the week before last, I was in that bitch like, God, Basic, fix it, Basic. But back to our stuff. Let's get into it. The first segment of the show, of course, as always, is the loading screen. So, like we said, this week for the loading screen, we're going to be getting into Thorn and Liberty. Thorn, Jesus, I did it again. Throne and Liberty. I've always, even when I streamed this game, I had the hardest time saying the damn game name. Is the worst.
It's like the throne that you sit in.
I know, and I still never said that shit.
It's all right. I'll be fucking. You know, I'm not gonna hold you. I can pronounce shit. You know, I can't pronounce shit. It be the easiest shit. Like I know what the word mean. I know what the fuck I'm trying to say. I just can't say it.
Struggling, okay.
I just can't say it. You know what I'm saying? That's
Throne and Liberty is a massively multiplayer online role-playing game developed and published by NCSoft. It was published in North America, South America, Europe, and Japan by Amazon Games. First off, I'm pretty excited to see what else Amazon Games has for us. Throne and Liberty is a free-to-play game on all platforms. It definitely went platform, console-wide, where you could play it on PC, your Xbox, and P5.
You can play it on console now?
You can. You always could, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you always could. And it's crossplay.
I couldn't get into it. Like I tried it with y'all. Like y'all was really into it. Like I saw Mayhem playing and everything, but like I don't know. Like I just don't like playing with other motherfuckers. Like
and you have no choice, but it's just
you got
massive. Like the amount.
It's an MMO, right?
It is. Mm-hmm. Yep, MMO.
Like, look at them all the motherfuckers.
All these fucking people. And this is not an exaggeration. This is exactly what it looks like every time you load in to play the game. You have this huge amount of people in a lobby with you to play in the game, and that's just one lobby. So imagine like the fullness of the game overall.
And that's not just me shitting on them. Like, some people get into that type of shit. It's just that me. I'm like, all right. Like, I be trying to zone out, disassociate. How can I disassociate and not see this motherfucker running next to me?
I thought it was pretty cool. So, for those of you who do like MMO RPGs, and if you also, the main thing with a lot of MMOs is the different classes of like fighter you get, and we're here. You don't only get to pick a class; you get to diversify your class. So you get two main weapons and then you get your side weapons. So for me, you get to choose between small daggers, a heavy sword, a crossbow, and I think a shield was like one of them.
And I think the beginning was too long.
Oh, and a wand and a staff.
The beginning was too long for me. And you know how I feel about long beginnings.
The beginning was long as hell for you because you went to spoke to every single person.
But y'all didn't tell me. Y'all was in the comments. Y'all didn't say, Tony, you don't need to speak to every damn body. Not one of y'all intervened and said it.
J2 was going through it that day. That we was in the comments. He kept saying, he's like, babe, why she keep stopping to talk to everybody?
I thought I had to talk to everybody. Y'all should have said something.
He was like, she do not need to talk to her. He's like,
y'all could have said something.
Man, he's like, the people with the arrows, Tony, the people with the arrows. Space Packs with South Luna, welcome in. That shit was funny.
I thought I was supposed to talk to everybody. Ain't nobody intervening. Y'all was in the comments. Y'all played it before me. I was just like, I'm over this shit. Like, I didn't know what to do.
That shit was funny as hell. It's always funny to see your perspective of playing games versus when the rest of us play.
Why? Because I'm impatient.
You are very impatient. You're extremely impatient. But you lollygag in the same sense, so I don't know how the fuck the two work out.
It's impulsiveness. Like, I just be looking like, I don't know. I'll be looking for Easter eggs too.
Oh, true, true, true. I can see that. I can see that.
It's a habit. I can't help myself. It's like I be
Well,
trying to rush through it and then at the same time be thorough.
see, that's why you ain't like fork roll. We're not gonna talk about it though.
A
What?
fork roll, no, we gonna talk about. We can take time. You want to bring it up? That shit was trash. I want you to stop defending that shit.
Fork roll is definitely. It was definitely a one and done game. You can't play that shit twice. That's big
They
facts.
shouldn't
Like
have played it once.
I cannot. Backrooms was better. I will give credit to Megan for
Slightly,
that one.
not much.
It was better. But I mean, did you play with all of us?
Yes, I did.
You did. You did.
Mm-hmm.
Don't it threw me when we got to that damn light room with all the
Well, the
confetti
butt
shit.
naked monsters.
Yeah, shit was weird.
It was.
It
It
was
wasn't
weird.
long at all. It was like probably like
That wasn't even the end of it though. That's crazy part. We just stopped.
it was the end of it. We just stopped.
Mm-mm.
I thought it was
Yeah,
the
it
end
was
of
like
it.
nah, it was like 6, 7 more
You
boards
see
after that.
how like it was not. It was so like anticlimactic. Like it was nothing happening. You
Mm-mm.
know, like why are we running from a squiggle monster?
Shit was funny though.
Is that Doodle Bob? Like why are we running?
The funnest board for me with that one was definitely the when we had the blind one, the blind monster where we had to be quiet and shit. That shit was funny. It
No,
was.
I kind of fuck with that one. That one was probably the most entertaining one. The other ones I really wasn't like really fuck with it too much. Like it
Mm-mm.
was
Fork
just
roll
like,
wasn't that much. I had fun though.
are we talking about Fork Road again? I thought we were talking about
What Thorn and Liberty?
no back rooms.
No, no, yeah, I enjoy back rooms better than Fork Road though.
Yeah, nah, there's still both of them was still trash. But like yeah, I play back rooms before I play Fork Road again.
Big facts, big facts. But it's definitely funny to
But
see
we were supposed to
your
be talking about throwing and
yeah, I
liberty.
was about to get back to it. It's definitely funny to see your perspective of gaming, the different style of gaming that we have. It'd be funny. It
Yeah.
is.
Like you be so scary.
I'm not.
I'm like, go through, like, ho, push through, like
I panic slightly. I panic slightly. That's what it is. It's a
the
slight
screaming
panic.
me. I never forget playing Lockdown Protocol, getting killed, and then watching you run from the killer. That had me crying. And that little orb, they had me fucking dying. I was crying. You was like, ah, Orange is gonna kill me. Oh my god. And you was out. I said, this is embarrassing. Girl, stop and fight that nigga. I'm like, fight his ass.
I didn't have nothing to defend myself with. Like nothing at all.
That
Nothing,
shit was
bro.
hilarious.
CFR, what's up? I haven't
Hello.
seen you in a minute. What's up, Char? Oh my God.
But
First
back
off,
to Throne and Liberty, because ain't that what we were supposed to be talking about?
right.
But
But
go ahead,
just
what you gonna say?
right to defend myself, I didn't have nothing to defend myself with. I couldn't fight this nigga. And one, I was trying to run down the hallway to see what was, if somebody could help me. We're doing great, CFR. I can't complain.
I mean, it worked because then they jump him.
They did. They ended up jumping his ass.
Yeah. But then when I tell you that motherfucker was hilarious, just to hear you screaming, ah! I'm like, oh my god.
Running down the hallway, talking some help.
Me! I was in tears, like, oh my god.
My boyfriend
Like,
would never
if
play
you
that
was
game with
trying to
us
fight
again.
that motherfucker.
My boyfriend would never play that game with us again, ever. He will not play this shit ever again. Two would never play that game again.
Why?
Because he's been betrayed by that game so many fucking times. I miss you too.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd be here. CF. I'd be trying to stick to I'd be trying to be consistent.
Let's focus.
So that was my question. What sword class, what weapon classes did you end up choosing?
You know, I picked the arrow and the dagger.
I actually forgot. I'm not gonna hold
that's my anytime there's like a game where like there's classes that you have to take, I'm always taking the arrow and the dagger, the assassin class. I'm always doing it for some reason. I can't help it. It's just I don't know. I'm good at sneaking around.
That's funny because so do I. I did the same
Hmm.
exact thing. I did the daggers. Because you get two of them. One, I like that.
Hmm.
So you get, double the hit and then faster attacks.
Hmm. I'm just good at sneaking around in real life and in game mode too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, you're creepy.
I can't. But I feel like with the I feel like the arrows is always best for long. I would prefer to do long
And
range
then that's another
weapons.
thing, because a lot of people would like most people always do like the warrior class, like with the swords and
Long
all that
sword.
stuff, or
Mhm.
magic and everything. I could always count on somebody doing that shit. So I always pick like the arrows, because go let them get killed. I give myself a chance to run away. That's how I see it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
And it never lets
Um,
me down. It always works.
and a lot of people love the magic aspect of it, to be able to what you call it, to be able to play as a mage in the same time as being able to have a weapon class. I like the fact that you didn't have to choose between the classes. Like, you really could mix and match it however you want to do it. Because like you said, we did the the daggers and the bow and arrows, but I think Kiefer did the sword and the I think he did the staff.
But I like games that way. Games that you can really like work
Diversify.
on. Yeah, diversify. Like, you don't have
Yes.
to like just be like, you could be like a mage and a ranger at the same time. Like, I like that.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
not
that
I'm
actually.
not too out about games that make you pick a class.
Not for real. I didn't. What game was it like that we played? Thank you, Lala. I appreciate it. What was it? What was it? What was it?
I know. I do think Elden Ring do it a little bit to an extent, but you could still like you know personalize your stats and everything, even on that game too. I don't know. You would have to look it up. Maybe in Shrouded. Maybe.
It was. It definitely. I was about to say it. It was in Shrouded, but in Shrouded, when you pick the class, they locked you into that class, and I didn't like that. Like, all your skill sets, even building up your skill tree, locked you into that specific class, and I was like, yeah, I don't like this
Yeah, I don't like
because
that.
yeah, I didn't. But with
Cause what if I want to shoot a lightning bolt? You know what I'm saying?
right or something, that shit weakened as hell because the other shit that you got on this side telling you like, nah, you can't do this. So that shit,
Like,
I
nah, you pick mage. No, nah, you pick warrior. You can't
right, you
shoot a
can't use
lightning
this.
bolt.
This shit about to be pussy ass. It's not gonna do nothing for you. I didn't like that. But with Thorn and
Do
Liberty,
it, blip,
I'm about to call this
blip.
TAL at this point.
TA, I
TAL,
mean, fuck it.
because man, listen, this shit is a struggle right now.
Fuck it.
TAL,
They see,
I
they see,
enjoy
they see the title in the
in the
description.
thing.
Shit, y'all know what we talking about. Don't make this hard.
I cannot. But TAL, I enjoyed playing it for the most part. Mayhem definitely locked in for a little minute playing that game. It was
Y'all locked in.
we did. We locked in. So I said we locked in for a minute.
I played it one time. I didn't even get to play with y'all.
You did. You did. I don't know
That's
what
because
happened.
that's because of the schedules being like,
I know it should be fucking us up. It be fucking us up. Like, we got a schedule to play a game with you.
we do. I'm a busy person.
Man, our work schedules are so backwards.
No, really.
That's what it really
I
is.
mean, nobody told y'all to work at 9 to 5 like a
Hey,
regular.
I got tiny people that like to eat a lot.
Everybody can't work weekends like me.
Can't do it. First off, I don't give a damn how much job pay me. I can't do a weekend. My body,
Really?
my brain shuts the fuck off on the weekends.
Girl, let me tell you something. That week off, I be
I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
I turn my phone off for everybody. The only person phone call can get through is my granny. That's it. That's all. I turn everything off. I be resting for no reason. I be resting at improper times. I be taking naps,
Man.
long ass 8 hour naps from 2 o'clock to damn near.
Yo, that's me on vacation. Motherfuckers like, yeah, we was texting you, bitch. My phone was on silent. It wasn't even on vibrate. It was on complete
Okay, that
silent.
should be on airplane mode. Do the service.
I cannot. I can't. But let's pop into Jazz. What up? What up? What's up?
Hey, hey, hey.
Ain't see you in a little minute. Hold on, see, we're gonna come back to that. We definitely gonna come back to that one. I'm gonna come back to that. But nah, it's on some year.
Yo, Jess.
But let's play a quick clip on just how the overall gameplay of the game, looked. Don't laugh at me, y'all.
I need some milk. Thanks. Greatly appreciate that. Hello, puppy. Oh, where these other two just come from? Oh nah, bro, you gotta go. You bringing back wolves type shit. I brought the daggers.
Let me know when y'all done with that. I'm finna go and do this context real quick.
Yo, chill. Got it. Target the damn wolf.
Yo, I was
Well,
getting it
where
with
the
the
hell was
crossbow.
to it?
I was in a solo mission. It's very, very brief solo missions throughout the map, and at that moment, I had happened to fall into one.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was in a quick solo mission. But at that time, I think it was me, Taz, and two playing together. I was trying to
I
catch
only
up.
see you.
Yeah, I was trying to catch up to the rest of them. Because they I think Taz and Kiefer started playing. I want to say maybe 2 or 3 days before I did, and then Two had time to play while I was at work.
Okay.
So I was trying to catch up. I think me and Kiefer was neck and neck for a minute though. Me and Kiefer was neck and neck for a minute. But I was getting with them crossbows. Them shits, because I just like this. I love
you was letting it rain on them niggas.
Man, I love duo
You was
hands
letting their
weapons.
shirts up.
He's stupid.
Pop out. I said, oh no. Black Holiday.
I can't. When I realized I could upgrade to them damn them duo crossbows, it was over, yo. I had my duo daggers and the crossbows. I was out there getting it. Fucking Taz always makes fun of me talking about something. Yo, you always go in gun blazing, just ready to fuck shit up. Like, man, it's the best way to go in. It's like, no, we gotta plan it out.
And that's why I always pick the Ranger and be shooting with it from afar, because I know motherfuckers like you gonna be rushing in. And when shit go bad, y'all be the first one. Y'all be the first one picked off. I'll be like, all right, it's time to go. I leave with my y'all don't know. In real life and in game, I'll leave. I'll try my best to help you out there sticky situation, but you gotta help yourself. I'm still gonna leave.
I cannot at all. Mm-hmm. But the only thing with me, it was like the only thing that killed me was the event, like the event, the timed events quest. I didn't like the fact that they were timed, like them shits were 4 hours in between each other. I didn't like the fact that those were mandatory events to level up. I felt like, first off, you really had to plan around your fucking time.
Yeah, I didn't even get to that part.
Yeah, some of them events around the map, them shits were timed events. And like you would have a massive group of people to do these events because you could only do it at this specific time frame. And that one event didn't come back around again until like maybe 4 hours later.
And see, now I really wouldn't have liked that because
I hated that part. That was my only issue with the game.
Yeah, I about to say, I got anxiety, girl. Don't put no time on me. I'm gonna start having an anxiety attack. I start hyperventilating.
Every event lasted, the big events, them shits lasted for half an hour, and then they only came around every 4 hours. So that's the only time you could play that.
Yeah, I can't fuck with it.
But then you had your main quest, and then you had your side quest, and then you had the event quest. I didn't like the fact that the event quests were mandatory. Like this was something you had to do to level up.
So a scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
I would give it an 8 because I actually was circling back to play that shit again.
I'll probably give it, even though I didn't like it, I could see where like a lot of people would like it. I would definitely give it like at least a 7. I not for my enjoyment, but from what I did see and what I did experience, the little bit of gameplay, I could see where people would get interested in it and would like it. But
Not only
personally,
that,
I
it
wouldn't
was
ever play.
crazy detailed for a free game. Like we had so much shit to do for a free game. Like it was bad. But you know what I just found out today?
Hmm.
And I'm mad that I just said today and we was playing this episode forever ago. I found out today that this game was actually has been in production since the early 2000s.
I could see that. I could
The,
see that.
like early
Maybe it.
2000s.
Maybe we just stumbled upon it, but I could definitely see like
No,
it
it
being
wasn't released then. It was just in like they had so
okay. They've been
yeah,
working on it.
they've been working on it since the early 2000s. They had so many ill delays, and then Amazon picked it up in 2023 and dropped it on us in 2024, July
Okay.
2024, somewhere
Okay.
around there. I was like, damn, they really was been working on this fucking game for that long. They had so many damn production delays. I
Well,
was
it
like,
better have
wow.
came out the way they wanted it to come out all their fucking time.
All that time. They had mad time, but I mean, it was well worth it. Like it was. I think it's for especially for Amazon to give it to us free because you know they don't give a shit free.
Mm-hmm.
For them to give us a free game that detailed and that full of missions and quests and you know so much shit and to be able to hold the capacity of how many players they had on a regular basis, I feel like that earned it a lot of kudos.
Mm-hmm.
It did.
No, but it looks pretty good for a free game. I gotta admit that. Even holding back my opinion and how much my disdain for it,
Hmm.
I still see, like I said before, I see where like a lot of people would like it. I do see the good qualities of it. I do.
Yeah, I liked it. I did. I enjoyed it. I would play it again. I would. I would go back. If I'd go back though, I would start over. I wouldn't want to pick up where I'm at because I don't remember the storyline where I am currently, so I would want to start over. But I would play again. You like nah, fuck that.
I don't know. I
What if
just
I played with you this time? Would you double back?
no.
Damn. Craziness. That says a lot because we double backed a lot of games.
We have double back, and I have given a lot of games a lot of chances, but I can see
Second,
this.
third, fourth, and fifth tries.
I can see this is the game that I really wouldn't care for, even if I give it a second chance. I can see like it's not something that I would really want to get into.
Mm.
Like I said, like I see the appeal. I can see where other people would like it. I'm not shitting on it because, my opinion. That's solely
Right.
my opinion. I feel like if you get into like Dungeons and Dragons and that type of thing,
Oh,
and
you
you
would
like,
fucking love this
yeah,
game.
if you like playing with a team and everything, I feel like you would like it. For a free game,
Yeah, for
I
sure.
feel like it is pretty awesome. Not for nothing, a lot of these free games that we got get significantly better than Fork Road. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that says a lot.
Wait, and we paid for that, didn't we?
We pay for that.
We did. We paid for
We
that
paid
bullshit.
we paid money
Evan,
for
what's
that.
up? Welcome back. We
Like
did. We paid
we went to work, we clocked in, we worked the hours, and then we clocked out. At the end of our 2 weeks, they calculated them hours. We got paid for them hours, and we
and then we bought that
spent
fucking game.
on that game.
That's crazy work.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh wait, she's just definitely threw that out there. Like
And
it was definitely
like I
better
said,
than.
there are free games out there that are significantly better. Throne and Liberty. Fucking what was the other one? Once Human.
Once
You
Human was
know,
definitely a lot better.
there's a lot of good free games out there.
And Shrouded, did we pay for that? I don't even remember now.
I think we did.
Mm.
I think it was another waste.
Really?
I did not like Enshrouded.
I didn't like it by myself. I wouldn't play Enshrouded.
I didn't like it with people. I mean, it was cool when we were taking pictures and everything.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
But other than that, I was just like, man, I didn't like the art. I didn't like how far everything was.
Yo, that map was massive.
The map was massive. You have to have a better idea of traveling with
Yeah,
games
for sure.
that massive. Like I understand, like y'all don't want to make too many games too easy with fast traveling, but some games need fast traveling.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was definitely one
I
of them.
feel like if games like Elden Ring has fast traveling, your game should have fast traveling because that shit is hard.
It is. It is. It was bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
But like we said, it's definitely a free to play game. Amazon did their thing with this one. They definitely had they had they had help. They had a lot of help because they had a lot of time to get this fucking game together. And Amazon, I feel like, just swooped in. I was like, all right, well, we got the bread, so we're gonna release this. But it is on all platforms, Xbox, PC, and P5. So if you want to play it, definitely check it out. Like we said, if you like shit like Dungeons and Dragons and overall MMO RPGs, you would really, really enjoy this game. But of course, as we always say, check it out for yourself, and come back to this video on YouTube and leave a comment under the video and let us know what you
Tell us how
thought
you
about the
feel.
game. Right.
Yeah.
But let's move on to the next piece. Reluctantly for me. We're going to get into it though.
I don't know why it's such a drag. Get on with it. Put the shit up. I like, listen. All right, so this week on Anime Analyst, we're gonna talk about one of, in my opinion, the best anime out there.
Here we go.
10 toes down. And I'm not saying this, I'm not saying like that because it's like it's my favorite anime. It's not my favorite anime. It's not. It's far from my favorite. On my favorite anime list is probably at the bottom. But you gotta give respect where it's due. You have to. I don't care what nobody says. All right. One Piece. It was released back in. It was released the same year as Pokemon. To be honest with you, back in 1999, I think. Yeah, it's been out for a long time, girl. Anyway, it's an anime about a group of adolescent adults, young adults, run around causing a fucking muck, and they're looking for the one piece. One piece of treasure that's going to give them immunity to continue to fuck shit up. And that's everything in a nutshell, okay? Luffy, the captain, started his little adventure in a fucking a barrel. Floating in the barrel, and he just stumbled upon the thief, and then they just started to put together a crew, and next thing you know, they just been fucking shit up ever since. The fucking best nigga. I'm telling you, like, and coming from me, like, my taste in anime, I like a lot of like anime that's like gory, that's got like dark storylines. It's not too silly. I don't like a whole bunch of cartoonish type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you can have like, you know, all those ghosts and goblins and all that shit, but in the same time, like if a motherfucker get killed, then he better stay dead. Like I don't like motherfuckers coming back to life. I don't like crazy looking artwork, and everything about One Piece since it came out has turned me off. It like literally has. But I tried it, you know, like I've watched a lot of anime in my life, so I gave it a try a couple years ago. I put that shit on while I was cleaning or doing craft, and I see the appeal now. I understand. I completely get why everybody fucks with it and likes it. Once you get past, in my opinion, once I got past the art, because I fucking hate the art, all the wackiness and everything, because I hate the wackiness and all this stuff, and actually sat down and watched all those fucking episodes, because I feel like shit that goes on for too long is such a drag, and I don't feel like being bothered with it. Once you get past all that, like to the bone of it, it is a really good anime. Like from arc to arc, like, like
I'm letting you get it out. I'm letting you get it out.
From arc to arc, like the storylines, the climax, and everything is so well written. The emotions given to characters, the character development, and everything about this anime, it's just fucking awesome. The respect that they give, like if you notice, like when, well, you haven't noticed because you don't watch that shit.
I've watched a bit, but
not enough. It's a long anime, but from every time Luffy and his crew go from like country to country, it gives like a respectful like taste of different cultures and everything. If you ever notice, like, well, you haven't been far enough in the anime to really feel to all the cultures. Like they touch like from Spain to Native American to like Japanese culture. Like they really try their best to have a respectful view of various different cultures around the world and everything. Like it's like, and just to watch the characters grow, to get their backstories, like it's amazing. Like I love it. I watched it twice,
Listen,
all the episodes.
any episode, any goddamn show that somebody tells me that I gotta get through the first 300 episodes to enjoy it, and shit is trash.
Listen, I do not convince people to watch One Piece. That's one thing I do not do. I do not convince people to watch One Piece. I tell them how I
You just
started
gotta
watching
watch
it.
the first 500, and then it's gonna get real good.
I
The fuck?
listen. I tell them how I started watching it. I put that shit on while I was cleaning, doing other shit, whether it be working on my craft and everything. And that's how I got into it, because it was like I would be doing something. I'd be looking like, what the fuck is going on? You know, they'll be watching shit. I'm like, once you get into it, once you get that backstory, it's a lot of fillers and everything. It's well worth it. I don't convince anybody to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to keep watching mediocre, shitty,
That's crazy.
that's on you. I put you on game.
Wow.
I told you that shit was fire. I told you that shit was great. If you don't want to take my advice, that's on you. You do you. You're being left out of the conversation.
Not even, Jazz, because I would do that. I actually, because I don't like watching mainstream anime. I don't like watching anything that everybody is watching at that moment. So I came into the Naruto game very fucking late. But I would still rather do that, for go through Naruto. Go from Naruto through. I wouldn't watch Naruto. I've never heard anything good about Naruto. I would never watch it. But I would still rather do that than fucking go through One Piece. But I did start watching it. I'll say that. I did start watching it. It was a couple of pieces that definitely caught my eye. I will give One Piece their flowers, though. I mean, they're part of the big three for a reason. You feel me? And I would never take that away from One Piece. Come on. Big three. They got their shit.
But it's not just the action, like it's not just the action scenes that are really like that's what it's really about. That's why a lot of people can't get past, because a lot of people are starting to expect like action and everything. A lot of the backstories, even the fillers, like once you sit down, because like I said, like I wasn't paying attention to that shit, but I watched that shit twice. Like I watched the first time, it was just playing in the back, but then when I started watching it for real, I said, let me start this shit over and pay attention. And I pay attention to the backstory. Like that shit it's got some depth to it. It's not like it's a really emotional type of thing. Like I'm not even gonna hold you. That shit is good.
That's new gen anime's fault. They give us everything so fucking immediately that I feel like now it takes so much of our attention span to watch shit from back then. Like niggas don't want to.
And we definitely have to keep in mind that One Piece is not a new gen anime.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It's been out since fucking Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? Like they've got like their fan base are extremely old. Like not extremely old, but like you know, they up there.
They've been around for a minute. I feel it. I understand. Understood.
I believe I do believe that they're remaking it. They're redoing it so that way they're making it shorter so that way it can fit like the same format as like, you know, newer gen. The same thing that Sailor Moon did. You know what I'm saying? How they, you know, the first Sailor Moon that they debuted on American television and everything. It was all full of fillers. Like I told you that shit was trash. I loved it. But it is what it is. It's trash. You know what I'm saying? But the new one, the Crystal, they shortened it. They made it so that way it's easier for people to watch. And I think that's what they're doing with One Piece too.
I heard that before. Excuse me, verse time for that. Speaking of remix though, I definitely want to get your opinion on the live action version of One Piece.
I loved it. Did you watch it?
I did. I've only ever watched the
How did you feel about it
all the way through? I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I loved it. And I was surprised because I knew up and down that I was not gonna like it. I knew when I saw the trailer, I said, I'm not watching this shit. This shit looks stupid.
It looks goofy as fuck.
It looks goofy. And I hate live actions. I'm a strong advocate against animate live actions. That's saying I'm prejudiced against anime live actions. I discriminate against it. You know, I believe in segregation when it comes to anime live actions. You keep that shit in the fucking closet. Don't bring that shit out. Because like y'all don't do it right. Like, and y'all know y'all don't do it right. Like, and y'all just keep on doing it and y'all keep on fucking it up. Just leave it alone. Stick to y'all can do the comic book live actions. We could do comic book live actions. Like, that's cool. Like cartoon, like American superheroes, like y'all could do that perfectly. But it seems like anytime y'all get to Japanese live action, y'all fuck it up. And it's just like, what the fuck is it? What are we missing, Steven? Like, what's not connecting? Like, so just don't do it no more. Like, and I was surprised because I like the format of it. I like how they changed it and still kept it the same. I feel like they made it so that way people who don't watch One Piece can grasp the story better. And I very much like that. And I really hope that like these people and their careers when it comes to this live action, I really hope it goes far because you know, I've like not for nothing, even though I hate live actions, Netflix has done a couple live actions that they did pretty good with. Cowboy Bebop, they did. I felt like they did really good towards the end. I ain't like the last episode, but that was a really good live action. They cut that shit short, and I really hope they don't.
I didn't know they did one.
Girl, I thought it was so good.
And that's so good. What, the week after next? I might have to watch that for that episode.
And I felt like they did a good job when they did One Piece live action, and I really hope that they can continue. Let's knock on wood.
Right. I feel like they did a great job with the Avatar: The Last Airbender live action. The face is crazy. As far as the story for that, nothing will ever top the original. Even Korra couldn't top Aang. Nothing will ever be better than that. But as far as the storyline, I feel like they actually did a good job with the live action. I enjoyed watching it.
The anime regardless is good to me.
No, absolutely classic.
But both live actions, the movie and the TV show.
I didn't like the movie. Did not like the movie. I meant the show specifically.
I ain't like either one. I was including both of them in their conversation. the live TV show, okay.
It was. The movie, completely trash. That shit was garbage.
Okay. And, and I just felt like, why rush it? We sat there and we watched, it's like 7 Harry Potter movies.
It's 9
Harry Potter movies. It's like, how many Lord of the Rings movies? We will sit there. We will.
Get me the fucking lying.
We will come to the movies and watch those movies. Separate them. It's okay. Stretch that shit out.
But I feel like that's what they did with the show. Each season is supposed to be one of the books, like how they did with the cartoon.
The show. Yeah, they stretched it out, but it was just still something that I was not fucking with it. It was okay.
I feel like some of the action scenes was a bit cheesy, but what do you expect from
it was
them?
Okay.
My what's the word? Expectations for live action isn't high. So I feel like starting at the bare bottom, they did pretty good.
Live action stressed me out because I just know they're gonna be pulling out them terrible ass wigs.
Yo, I watched the fucking live action Assassin's Creed. Remember I told you I was gonna do it? I was so pissed off watching that shit.
I didn't watch it.
It was fucking garbage. I was like, how dare y'all disrespect the greatness like this? First off, none of the characters was from the game. Nobody.
The first live action that ever let me down was Resident Evil. So
that's deep.
After that, I just never had any hope.
That's deep as hell. I actually like the Resident Evil movies.
Did you?
I did.
For somebody who played all the games before they came out with the movies.
I didn't though. I didn't play the games before I watched the movie.
And when I say all the games, I mean from 0 to like, when did the movie come out? To whatever game that was. I think the last one that came out was like, I don't know. Don't hear me lying. I really want to say Code Veronica or something like that. I really want to say Code Veronica because they had copied the scene off of one of another movie, not another movie, but from one of the games, and they put it in the movie, and I didn't like that shit.
The first Resident Evil movie dropped in 2002.
I don't remember what was the last game that came out during that time. I'm not gonna be here lying either.
I have no idea. Google be here with it.
I could have gone this. He said I could have gone this whole video and not be reminded of the Resident Evil live action. I'm telling you.
But see, again, like I said, I didn't watch the I didn't play the
Like,
games before watching the movie.
it was just a disappointment.
It was a remake, a Resident Evil remake dropped in
What was
the
it?
game. They
What
remade
was
the
it?
first one.
What was it? One?
Yeah, they remade the
Nah, yeah, I
first Resident
remember.
Evil in 2002.
Yeah, I remember that one. The remake of that one.
See, Google be our friend, be here. They be here for us, y'all. But yeah, I didn't play the games first. I did.
I've been playing the Resident Evil games since I was like 7.
Yeah, no, not me. Not me. Not gonna lie like that. Quick question. Because they talk about these damn gum fruits. These devil fruits a lot all the time. What would be one of the fruits that you would actually eat?
In the show, the fruit that's in the show, well, they got a lot of fruit in the show. If I had to pick one of the fruit that they ate, let me see. It's a lot of motherfuckers with some good ass powers in it. Maybe I should have mentioned it too, that the people in this anime with powers, they get these powers from eating fruit, the gum fruit that she just flashed on the screen. And the main character Luffy ate the rubber gum fruit, so he can stretch his body like Mr. Fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like a rubber band, yeah, like a rubber band man type of shit. And that's his power. I would probably have to say I flex with Whitebeard's power. Whitebeard is like he's an emperor of the sea. Well, he did. Well, maybe I should have said that.
He was the emperor of the sea. You could have said,
he's an old man and everything. He's a legend and everything. He got the tremor fruit. He can make earthquakes and shit. Man, that nigga was powerful. He hit the fucking sky, cracked that shit, and made everything shake. I said, look at this nigga right here.
That's crazy work.
It's a lot of different powers on there. It's a lot. I really, One Piece is the type of anime that you will watch, and it really deals a lot with like political conversation in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It shows how the government, whatever, like if a government in general can be a blessing and a curse. You know what I'm saying? It shows both sides of the spectrum when it comes to like, the world government and like, criminals and everything. Like you see a side of criminals that they're criminals out there, pirates and everything. They're out there helping people, saving the world. And then there are criminals out there and pirates out there that are, pillaging, raping and doing all this crazy stuff. And then you have the government that's abusing their power, stealing from people and everything. But then you also have people in the government that's doing good and everything. It's a very like, and I think that's why like so many people really fucks with One Piece, because it shows
basically a diversity of characters.
Yes, a diversity of characters, a diversity of opinions and everything. It don't just show good and bad. It shows like something like, something that you have to think about whose side you're going to be on, who is good and who is bad. Is it the government or is it the pirates? It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into One Piece. I thoroughly I think the storyline is excellent. I really do.
So looking at some of the fruit names that they have listed, it's just it says the rubber one, flame, rumble, the Buddha, venom, dark, the magma, ice, light, smoke, sand, and gravity.
This is a lot. There's a lot. there's a tremendous amount, and that's not even a little bit. Luffy has the rubber fruit, so
right.
I think I got that up here.
Lord, you and your figurines.
I do. I do. Hold on. Let me see.
Tony stay with a goddamn figurine behind her. And it's funny as hell that every show that we talk about, she got something back there on that goddamn shelf from something we done fucking talked about in
This
the
my
damn
tea.
show.
It's my tea show.
That ain't got no damn. It got a little bit of tea and Matt
It's
Anthony
still got all this tea up here. But you know, I got decorations too.
That's cute. That's the rubber one, right?
Yeah, it's Luffy's.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Can you open it? Like, is it something in it? Or
It
it's just
is. Ronald had got it because you know he plays a card game, so I just took it. It came with cards in it,
weak.
so I just took it. I thought it was cute.
That is cute though.
You know, I do a lot of crafting, so I pick up trash.
You know what? My middle son is like that. He likes to collect shit, and I'd be like, Lord, and he just put it all in his bed and just be there, damn hoarder.
I'm telling you, you got to be organized, or it gets crazy. I swear to God, it does. Like you have to be organized with it, and thank God I am because
it'll be out of hand,
uncontrollable. Oh my God. Oh my God. The random shit that I keep, it be so funny. Like, and I always end up using it.
That'd be the funny shit. It always ends up being useful some way, somehow. It does. And I noticed that with my son. He's for some way figure out to do something with shit that he collects around the fucking house.
But you gotta be organized, because when I tell you crafting, if you craft, child, you have to be on your toes, because I'm just one piece of trash away from being a hoarder. I swear to God.
I cannot.
I gotta sit there and tell myself, Tony, you do not need this.
And still get it some way or another. Somehow, some way, it still end up in there.
Mm-hmm. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not. You gotta know where you wrong at, so you can fix it from there.
I can't. But I mean, I'm not going. Like I said, I'm not. Back to the thing. I'm not going to knock One Piece. Like I said, I give them their flowers. You know, they are part of the big three for a reason. And
like. I understand like why people have like so much reluctance getting into it, because I'm with you. Like, why I gotta watch all these episodes just to get into a fucking anime? That don't make no damn sense.
No,
whatsoever. But I only got into this shit because, like I said, like I was doing shit in the back. I was doing stuff, and I was just like, I just need something to play as background noise.
The way my ADHD is set up, man, I would tune that shit all the way the fuck out and be like, "What the hell happened?" I don't know.
And I swear to God, I was. And then every now and then, I would be like, "Damn!" Like he got the shit knocked out of him. And then, like, you know, after a while, I felt myself sitting down, like, "Oh my God!" You know what made me pay attention? The arc that really made me pay attention was the arc with Robin, and that's my favorite character. You don't know about this one. I don't know if you want to watch it or not. I don't know if I'm
gonna watch it. Is she on that picture or whoever the hell?
Yeah, she is. She in there. She a part of the crew. She the one with the black hair and the sunglasses right there.
Okay.
And the blue shirt.
Yeah, I didn't her yet.
Wow. She knows some shit that she ain't supposed to know. And so the government, they had kidnapped her and they was taking her away and was gonna kill her, whatever the fuck they was gonna do. Mm-hmm. And she had gave up because she didn't want the crew to die. You know, right. She didn't want the crew to get killed or in trouble and everything because you fuck with the world government. And Luffy was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. He was, know, like I said, you know, they're a bunch of kids. They do what the fuck they want to do. They don't listen. Yeah. And one thing about Luffy, he gonna talk his shit. You better not pit him. He gonna talk. Luffy gonna talk his shit at all times, wherever the fuck he is. And he said, I don't give a fuck about none of that, bitch. You want to get on this boat or you want to go with them? And she was crying. She was like, take me come get me, Luffy. I was like, go get her, Luffy. Hurry up, go get her.
I cannot.
I was
you know where I'm at? I'm at, they on some island. It took them a minute to get there. Zoro, I think, was in some whale, some fucking where. Why is that nigga always fucking off by himself? That nigga stay lost.
When I tell you, that be the funniest ongoing joke.
Yo,
anytime if you really start getting into One Piece, you're gonna start seeing the One Piece memes and jokes all over the place. Then it's gonna start clicking.
So I saw them, and every fucking even just random ass anime content had Zoro just randomly popping up. Like, and I'm like, who is this nigga? It's like, is he in all of these shows? Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I started watching it and realized this motherfucker always missing in action, bro. Why is everybody over here? Your ass 3 states this way. What the fuck are you doing?
That's
What are you
another
doing?
reason. That's another reason why this my fucking chair is sinking down, child. Girl, I don't know if you see me getting lower. Let me pull it down. It keep getting lower. I'll just keep dropping slower and slower. But no, like that's one of the funniest ongoing jokes. Like this nigga get
Yeah.
lost everywhere he go. Everywhere he go. And that's why the show takes so fucking long, because they waiting on him to bring
come
his
the
ass
fuck
on.
back. It's ridiculous.
Oh
One
my
time
god.
he was doing push-ups in the snow, I think, and got stuck under the fucking snow. Couldn't nobody find his ass. I'm like, what is going on?
Like ridiculous behavior. Like the things that they do be so funny, like so stupid and so fucking pointless. Like they not even real fucking criminals for real, for real. They just want the One Piece so they can have an excuse to do criminal activity. They don't even know how to be real criminals for real, for real.
I cannot. My fave though from so far watching it, and it's just because he's so fucking cute. Is his name Chopper?
Chopper. Tony Chopper.
Yeah, I love the little. He's so cute. He is.
You haven't gotten to my favorite crew member. I mean, I have a couple. I got Robin. That's my first one. I love me some Robin. I really don't care for Chopper. He's all right. He's cool. I fucks with Frankie on a heavy level. And Jinbei. You ain't get to Jinbei yet.
Yeah,
I love me some Jinbei. I love him.
I can't.
Then my 3. Oh, and Brooke. You haven't gotten to Brooke yet.
No, I didn't. So overall, not unbiased rating. What would you give One Piece?
I would 100% give One Piece. Even with my disdains of the art and the long episodes, I still give it a good 10. I would give One Piece a perfect score, even despite all the things that I don't like about it. Because now that it's coming up on the end, because it is ending soon, I want more episodes. I'm not ready for that shit to be done.
You know what's crazy? One Piece is the first anime that you've given a full 10 out of 10.
Yeah, because there's so much about it that's like needs to be like, acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things about a lot of good outweigh the bad for me, in my opinion. And like I said, it's not one of my favorite animes. It's not, but I thoroughly think it deserves its flowers. I do. It don't have its fan base for nothing.
Big facts. I would say that. I would definitely say that. Yeah, I said, Jazz, one of these days, because I definitely am. Well, I was in between anime, but now I have a few animes I gotta watch for the next few episodes. But I'll see what's up with it.
I had a friend who this girl, she's so funny. If you ever met her, I gotta introduce you to her. She's a character. She has a Wobba Fett tattoo.
Wow. I have not heard that in a long fucking time.
Very, very random, but she's an awesome person. She documented her whole experience watching One Piece. And when I tell you up and down, she loved it. Girl, we got 15 more years of One Piece. It's coming to an end. I'm sorry to tell you, baby. It's coming to an end. They already about to end the manga. Give it up.
What the? I was what the fuck is a Vulpix? But now I know. I had to go back to
Pokemon. Vulpix,
do you? Where? Don't answer that on screen.
Well, Vulpix is understandable because it's kind of like a little sexy little, like foxy little.
I've known Jazz for damn near 20
Pokemon.
years. I've never seen this motherfucking tattoo.
Child, she said she got that Wobba Fett tattoo for a conversation starter.
That's wild.
I say this girl is hilarious. She's hilarious. You got me here. She's very fun to be around.
I'm still on this whole. I've never seen this tattoo.
And it has a rainbow.
Ooh, I've never seen this tattoo.
Girl. I never see this tattoo.
I've never seen. I'm about to put myself out there like that. I've seen this woman naked. I've never seen this tattoo before.
You must not been looking at good now.
I've never fucking seen it. This I'm like, what? Fucking where is the tattoo at?
If you had to get a Pokemon tattoo, what would you get?
Ooh, damn. that says nothing. That says nothing at all. That makes it worse, honestly, Jazz. That makes it worse. Um, mm, I don't know.
You don't know?
Mm,
Bulbasaur was always my favorite. I would get a Bulbasaur.
I would have to go like Charizard type shit.
Charizard,
Yeah, I fucks with Charizard heavy.
the nigga that ain't listen.
He ain't never listen. He's stubborn as fuck, but I'm stubborn as fuck. That's why I fucks with him.
I
I'm
always,
stubborn as fuck.
I always like Bulbasaur. I don't know why. That was always one of my favorites. That and
I'm fucking weak. That's why I said that makes it worse. Yeah, I can't take her. Yeah, she get on my fucking nerves. But no, it would definitely be Charizard. I see a lot of myself in that stubborn ass dragon, hard headed ass person. Because I am. I'm stubborn and hard headed. So it takes a lot for me to listen.
Really?
It does. I'm a total brat. I'm a brat, but I'm a little at the same time. Like I'm a hard headed as fuck, but I'm a baby in the same sense. I be driving too crazy. I know I do. I'm bipolar as fuck. I'm gonna be an asshole and I'm not gonna listen. But if you yell at me, I'm gonna cry. Don't yell at me.
I don't think I'm hard headed. I just think I'm
Spirits.
I definitely don't like to be told what to do. That's something passionate. I believe in my soul.
I don't mind being told what to do. It's the way you tell me though.
That's why I didn't work out in the military.
Nah, it's the way you tell me. And who's telling me? That's a big thing. Who's
Can't
telling
nobody
me?
tell me what to
And
do.
the way you telling me.
Can't nobody tell me what to do. I think about it. I might consider it and be intrigued by what you're saying.
I'm fucking done.
But most of the time, even if it's a good idea, I'm probably not going to do it just because you said it.
I'm done. So somebody asked us a question earlier, and I said I would come back to it after we talked about the main.
The TikTok ban.
Yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to get into it or not, but it was a question that was put out there. How do we feel about the TikTok ban in the U.S.?
I mean, I feel like that's a real political question if you really want to get into it.
I don't really give a fuck either way.
I'm on the fence. I care and then I don't care.
I really don't.
I care because there's a lot of people livelihoods attached to TikTok. There's a lot of people
That is true.
Built their business and everything, their small business. It's a way for people to gather information. And when it comes to like media and sources and everything, I'm very particular about how, like, I always tell people when it comes to receiving any type of political information, don't believe any media source, but also believe every media source. And that means from the news that's on the TV, believe what they say, but at the same time, don't. Social media, that needs to be very much considered a big media source. I don't care how easy it is for facts for it to be misinformation, everything. You also have to know that same misinformation you can catch on TV, on channel 10 or channel Fox or whatever. You can catch the same. They tell you what they want what they want to hear. And fact check shit for yourself. Encyclopedias, don't, like, those are still sources for like information. Like, and them getting rid of TikTok is just another way for them to silence and control a source of information for people to receive media and everything. But in the same breath, do I care that TikTok's getting banned? No, because I feel like TikTok as an app has shown that it has been very racist, very prejudiced to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And so I really don't give a fuck about them
being blacked out.
Yeah.
My thing about it, and I do agree with the I do. Now she sent me a picture of the damn tattoo. I do agree with the whole point of people's livelihoods definitely attached to it. But where I don't give a fuck is we really started social media. Like we've been around since fucking AOL and AIM days and
Girl,
fucking
I used to cut up on age. I used to
when
cut
video
up on this shit.
when video chat was only Skype. Like fucking
Mm-hmm.
age. We've been through so many
Chat,
different fucking
all them chat
all
rooms
that
and
shit,
stuff.
all that shit, so much. Hey, Basic, what's up, love? We've been through so many fucking social media platforms. Ugo, man, listen,
Ugo and
Ugo for
shit.
sure. Like that with the whole TikTok thing being, I'm like, it is what
I'm just
it's
like I
another one that came and gone. Like
that's
what
exactly how I feel. Like I don't give a fuck. Like yeah, I don't like it because I feel like they're trying to cut off a source of information, but in the
Right.
same breath, we have seen time after time that when one social media platform dies, another one is going to pop back up.
Every time.
From MySpace to Facebook,
MySpace
okay,
making its way back.
from
now,
Vine to TikTok, and now is Redbook.
I read book, read note, some shit like that.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't made me and Kill. I done got lost on that motherfucker real quick.
I ain't do it yet.
TikTok, who?
I ain't do it yet. It was the whole I gotta learn Mandarin situation that I
don't know. They slowly trying to switch everything over to English. That same day where everybody started switching over, like when I started making my account, I saw like they was trying to make shit into English as they was going along. But even then, I see like problems with their app too. You know what I'm saying? Whether regarding safe spaces for certain people and everything. But I'm gonna hold my opinions about that. I'm gonna keep that for another conversation. But other than that, no, I don't care. Like TikTok, it's just another run of the mill app, and it's gonna be replaced. It's already been replaced, and it was just up from there. Like I feel for the
course.
It ran its course. I feel for the people that's struggling. I feel for the people that's going to lose out on money, and I really hope that y'all find another avenue. That there's other resources and everything that y'all can go to better pick up where y'all left off on TikTok.
Right,
but other than that, like if you start on TikTok, a lot of people, what they did was they made sure that they had something to fall back on, and I really feel like a lot of y'all should have did that. Just to stand up and say I want to be an influencer is not enough. It's
but
not
I've always
enough.
felt like that shouldn't have just been like.
Even if you start making money off of it, you need to make sure you have something solid behind you before you sit there and be like, all right, I'm quitting my job. Don't just up there and quit at your job because some website we, like I said, we done seen websites come and go. It's millennials.
Big facts. And a lot of them. You hear me? A lot of them. I never thought I'd see the day that MySpace was just a thing because we were crazy about MySpace.
What? You can't talk about nothing MySpace. I can't just like keep a team on my stream with Pink and everything. I kept Pink on MySpace.
Duck the fuck out. Listen. That fucking top 5 and top 10, that shit was serious.
Okay.
That was argument status in relationships. Like that shit has made and break some mad relationships.
Okay. It's one point I took all them bitches off my top. I said nobody gets to be in the friend list. How about that?
Yeah, I cannot.
MySpace was the shit.
It was the shit.
But MySpace came hand in hand with YouTube. That's the only one that get beat out. I fucks with some YouTube. Daco Butt. YouTube the only one that's time and true.
YouTube ain't going nowhere. That shit is not going to happen.
Mm-hmm. YouTube then got it down. They didn't learn. They said put some movies and TV shows up on it. But
everything. They've done everything. They're never going anywhere.
They're paying people. Go ahead, make your own channel.
Big facts.
Mm-hmm.
Big facts. But yeah, no, like overall, I'm just like, it is what it is. It's going to come and go like the rest of gone. And we're going to replace it with some other shit like we do every fucking thing else. Mm-hmm. So it's whatever. But of course, as always, guys, we appreciate y'all for popping in with us for another episode of Butterfly and Bologna. Of course, excuse me, you can find all of our links to all our socials as well as our separate socials and separate streams in the link here at the bottom of the screen right there. Linktree/BNB24. You'll find Tony, myself, and I know you lying, girl.
What does that say?
A bunch of. I think she dropped her phone.
Meat
We
roast
gonna show y'all.
burger.
Just guys, I think she dropped her phone. We don't know what that means.
If
But
it fall on your face, it be doing that to me too.
catch us next week where we will be talking about the anime Oshinoko and the game The First Descendant. So we'll be here as always every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be on time, because unlike Mike, we try to sell Mike on time. We're not doing 2 and 3 hour episodes. This shouldn't happen. So be on time, y'all. Definitely pop into the conversation. And of course, if you would like to play Throne and Liberty, or if you watched One Piece and want to give your opinion, I'll always come back to this episode and drop your opinions in the comments below, and we'll definitely pop in and reply to all of you lovely people. But until next time, people, we are out of here. Deuces.